Hi Freshman Seminar, this is Miss Drab. I am just going to be showing you guys how to make a resume, and I'm going to have to just do it a little bit funny, or a little bit differently because my screencast is not working very well. So I have my final example over there, and I'm just going to show you some basic formatting so we know what we're doing. So the very first thing that I want you guys to do is I want you to make sure that you're using one of our basic fonts, which is either Calibri, Open Sans, or Times New Roman size 12. Just because I like Open Sans the best, that's what I'm going to do, size 12. I also am going to make sure that I am taking away that extra space, which I just did. And the first thing that I need to do is hit center, change my font to 14, bold it, and type my name, all uppercase. After that, I'm going to hit enter, change the font back to size 12, and I'm going to type my address. Because I don't want to share you my real address, I'm going to put the school one. After that, I'm going to put my phone number, which is definitely not a real one, and then my email address. After that, I hit enter, and I'm going to put, using the hash mark, a line. I'm going to get about most of the way through. I'm going to hit enter, and it makes a full line. Then this next part is actually pretty interesting. I need to turn my alignment over to the left, and then I'm going to insert a table. The table has 3 columns, and we're just going to go like that. And I'm going to make that a little bit smaller, and I'll make that a little bit smaller as well. And I'm just going to type the major, I highlighted both of those, my bad. Highlighted both of those, and I bolded them. Using caps lock, I'm going to type the major sections that I need. Objective, education, honors and awards, extracurricular activities, summer opportunities and internships, volunteer experience, work experience, and skills. After I've done that, I'm going to highlight this entire column, and I'm going to change the alignment over to the right. This will also be in bold, so I'm going to make sure I hit bold. And then I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to hit that thing that looks like the compass, and I'm going to click this button that looks like the border button, and I'm going to take away all of my borders. After I've done that, I'm just going to really quickly copy these things. I'm just going to put this in here, but the first thing I need to do is I need to take those two and merge them. I put that in. And then I'm just going to take all of this information. I'll go through it in just a second. So what I did is I made a complete resume, and what's interesting about this is I needed to put the name of my high school in bold, which I did. I put the year that I graduated right here. You would put the year that you graduate, which is 2018. I put my school code. I don't actually know mine anymore, so I put yes, Preps, Brays Oaks. You'll do the same thing. I put my GPA, and I put where I graduated. I graduated in the top 10%. If you didn't, go ahead and leave that out. You all know your GPAs, though, or you can look them up. For honors and awards, these are the awards that I got while I was in school. I got the Social Studies Student of the Month in Social Studies, and I have a sentence underneath it. It's not a complete sentence, it's a phrase, and I used this sheet of paper, the action verbs that you guys all have, to come up with verbs that would work for what I was trying to discuss. If you look through there, it's all of these things that will help you just make you sound super, super smart. So I developed a powerful research project focusing on concepts of beauty throughout history. I also earned the Physical Education Student of the Year. I led the female group in weight lifted in 3 categories. For extracurricular activities, as you can tell, I'm an athlete. I put varsity cross country, varsity basketball, varsity soccer. I put, and I had to leave some things off just for the sake of space. I was also a member of a select soccer team. I played on a boys team. I was also in National Honor Society, student council, things like that, but I left those off just for the sake of time. For summer opportunities, I put that I went to Ralph Lundy Soccer Camp, and I went for 2 years in a row. There's some more. I could also put Davidson Soccer Camp, but for the most part, that's what I did. For volunteer experience, it was pretty sparse. Not like what you guys have. You have a lot more. I have the poinsettia sale with Future Farmers of America, and I was a tutor at David Cox Elementary. Again, I had sentences underneath. I facilitated lessons in basic math. For work experience, I worked at Northside Country Club. I managed the concession stand and the beverage cart. Great clips for hair, another action verb. I organized ordering forms and inventory. And for my skills, I put that I type at a speed of 86 words per minute and that I have an intermediate level of Spanish. To check myself, I need to make sure that I put, with my computer skills and language skills, there is no power statement. It's just a list. Language skills should either have the word fluent or the number of years you've studied it. Your dates should be in month or year format and should be chronological, starting with the most recent. So if you go back and check, the most recent would be this one, 2005, per section, so that's perfect. The most recent is 2003, so I'm good in that one. I only had one, so that's perfect in that section. And as far as clubs, I would have to switch this one out and move it up here. And then I'd have to move this one up here. So I just have to move cross country to the end because it's the farthest away. For honors and awards, I would also have to move this one up and move that one down. And besides that, I'm good to go. At that point in time, I'm going to save as. I'll save it to the desktop, which is what you guys will be doing as well. And I would save it as my last name, dot my first name. Let me take uppercase off. CAPP2.resume. Once I've done that, I would go ahead, after I make those date corrections, I would go ahead and send it to your teacher, and then you're good to go.